It's expected of an actor cast in Star Wars to drop everything and watch the ever-expanding archives of the franchise to brush up on their acting skills. This is especially true for performers playing animated characters in live-action films. The adored but little-known animated shows offer a wealth of knowledge on the behaviors and mindsets of their characters. Before starring as Sabine Wren in Ahsoka, Natasha Liu Bordizzo told SFX magazine, "I watched everything, including the original films, The Mandalorian, and of course Rebels." Rosario Dawson, who plays Ahsoka, showed a similar sense of appreciation for the past when she said, "I have a rich history to go back to in the Clone Wars and Rebels." On the Star Wars YouTube channel. At OLED Comic-Con, Eamon Esfati, who portrayed the long-lost Rebel Jedi Ezra Bridger in Ahsoka, disclosed that although he saw some of Rebels, he didn't commit to the full series. "I admit that I didn't watch all of Rebels, which if you had found this out earlier, you might have taken my head off. But maybe now you don't think that." Esfati remarked, "I didn't want to become very engrossed in Ezra's childhood. I found the way he was written to be extremely similar to an earlier version." Bordizzo did watch the entire series, but she adopted a similar strategy once filming began, deciding not to view any of the episodes again. Her statement to SFX magazine was, "I never want to try to copy someone, and I want to take the character's energy and use it to inspire me to make the role mine." It's true that not everyone enjoyed Esfati's performance. One may argue that his portrayal of Ezra was too detached from the previous iteration. It's one thing for a character to have matured, but quite another to feel like an entirely new person. Nevertheless, Esfati's remarks provided understanding into how performers find a middle ground between paying respect to a historical performance and merely replicating it. More significantly, this revelation demonstrates that you don't actually need to have watched every episode of every Star Wars series produced in order to fully comprehend the characters and story. Why should you feel forced to see it all when not even Ezra Bridger did? The amount of homework required to fully comprehend a series is one of the main issues with Star Wars nowadays. Ideally, a new fan would need to see The Clone Wars, Rebels, The Mandalorian, and The Book of Boba Fett in order to grasp Ahsoka. Now that we're past Ahsoka, though, we can see that Eamon Esfati's performance was unaffected by not seeing Rebels, so you shouldn't be concerned that your viewing experience would suffer either.